that like and subscribe button. It really helps us a lot here in South Africa. So here's the story behind Luna. Actually, her full name is LALUNA Moonlight Eclipse. Her name was changed when I got her off the racetrack. She was actually Hook-Heeled Custer, so if you want to look up her breeding, you are more than welcome. She didn't really make it on the racetrack, and as most of you guys know, I do specialize in off-the-track thoroughbreds, getting them into their next career. My aim was to compete in 2020, so I had around about, I got her in 2017, so I had around about 3 or 4 years to work her or school her. She got about a year off, where we basically just did happy hacking and schooling outside, and I just gave her off from the competition world in the racetrack industry. So she had a bad patch in 2017 alone when she got West Nile virus. We pulled her through, thank heavens. I pray to God every night, thank you for that. As I've mentioned before, my life revolves around my horses, and Luna is one of them. And unfortunately, due to trusting people that claim to have been friends and trying to help them to develop their own off-the-track thoroughbreds, I moved Luna to a friend's place to help with schooling and to show her what to do and how to do things, because Luna is schooled up to a T at the moment. It took me 3 years to get her where she was. And then when we returned back home, I begged for almost 2 weeks for my horse to be brought back home, and got back a skeleton. From being a competition mare that can compete in the grades like a warm blood, you would have said she was a warm blood. If you look at the before and after photos in the slideshow, you would see that. Actually at the perfect age now to grade as a 9-year-old. We have to start with retraining. I first had to get her weight up, and we had to get the vet involved. She was so skinny, she had worms, she had skin conditions. Now we are starting the retraining process from 9 years old, and it's going okay. I'm not going to lie to you, it's not going very good. My mare was emotionally clearly damaged, as she has changed a lot. Her feet it took us 3 years to get her feet corrected and the correct shoeing on, and that was destroyed in 2 weeks time. So my 2020 aim to compete, even though I've already paid all the fees and we had a huge financial loss because of it, is now probably 3 years from now. So maybe I will be competing with Luna when she's about 13 years old. I might be able to grade with her again. So you will be part of the retraining and restarting her. I'm not going to give up on her. I believe that at the age of 13 we will still be able to compete. It's actually good now for my 9-year-old daughter to see how everything is done and actually understand. When I first started out with Luna, my little girl didn't understand at all what I was doing, and it didn't really hit home for her. She has her own horse now, so now she can actually start training with me and see what the work is that needs to go into these horses to actually make them or get them to a point where they are competition ready. It took us about 3 to 4 months to get her on an average weight. She's not completely on weight yet, but she's on average, so I can start working her muscles now. But to me it's a little bit too soon, but we are starting. And then from there on, you will join us for all our exercises, all our gymnastics, all the work I do with my biomechanics to get her where she was. I will try my best and push her a bit because she is older now, so I can put a bit more pressure on her to push her to maybe make it in 2 years. Goodness for brilliant farriers that we have here. Her feet has been starting to look better at the moment, so my heart is still a little bit broken because of her. We will see you on the next episode where we talk about my daughter's horses and our little pony Espresso and the story behind them.